Hey,
Hey, Facebook,
hey. Hey, Instagram. It's Angie.
YouTube,
Oh, YouTube. It's Angie.
and Rennee.
And we're here to talk about it.
Oh my gosh, if y'all only knew.
Oh, my goodness. Cray, cray.
Yes, yes, yes. But we're
Yes,
here. We are
we are
here.
here.
Yes, we're going to get this together.
Mm-hmm.
And today is our thumbs up or down show.
Yes, yes, it is. This has been
Eventful
yeah,
day?
I'm looking forward to some of these things. Some of these things are like totally ridiculous.
Yeah, they are.
Um, but I would love to hear like, your thoughts as well as everybody else's. So
All right, you ready?
yeah. Yeah, I'm ready.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's see what we got. Oh shoot. Oh, I'm like, what we got? Okay. So this is keep your
Mhm.
loved ones with you. First of all, I want to tell y'all, Renee be finding some stuff. I don't know where in the world she finds this stuff. So, yeah, so keeping your loved ones with you. So this is like they have a solution.
And they have options where the loved one, when they've had, they can be like this in your coffee table. They even had one where the loved one was laying down like that, but they were the head was kind of up a little bit like this. Yeah. So um, basically, this is for people who, do not want to let their loved ones go, but they want to keep them close. Uh, Tamiko said thumbs down. Yeah, I even saw a comment where the mother said, "Oh, my son probably would love this." I said, "There's no way."
Okay, is it only coffee tables?
From what I saw, it was only coffee tables because they have something in there to preserve the body.
That's the
Yeah,
actual body?
that's the actual body. Yeah. No, this isn't a picture. These are actual bodies that are within the coffee table. And they put some stuff in there, whatever it is. I don't know if it's embalming fluid or what, but that preserves the whole body. The body is frozen and it's in your like you walk in your living room like them and it's sitting right there.
This has to be a prank,
Yeah.
Renee. There's no way. Like, is this even legal?
Well,
It's a thumbs
they
down
have
for
a thing
me.
now. Actually, it's a thumbs down for me too. But I was reading an article yesterday where they have these labs. They're not labs, but they're whatever you want to call it. They're popping up everywhere, and it's $200,000 to freeze your body. And basically, they're telling people that they are preserving their body. It's like the afterlife where they unthaw them and bring them back to life. So you stay in this frozen container in this building for $200,000, and if they find a cure, say that you died from cancer or something like that, they're guaranteeing that they're freezing your body. They're going to unthaw you. They'll throw you out and give you this cure that they found for cancer or whatever it is that you died from. So this is something that I'm so serious. I'm so serious. This was an article in the UK,
Mhm.
and it's $200,000, and they will preserve your body for you.
So they're going to preserve your body, but they're going to
Yep,
cure your body first of any diseases that you had. Cure your body, unfreeze you, and then you're going to come back.
you're going to come back.
How many years?
They didn't guarantee how many years. It just depends on when this cure comes about. And believe it or not, I think as of yesterday, when I was reading the article, they had 3 to 4 bodies already there. This actress was trying to do that for her son. Her son, he passed. I'll just say he passed, and she said that's what he wanted, to be frozen and brought back. And she was asking for $200,000 so that people can help make his last wish come true. Yeah. So
Okay.
I'm with Tamiko. This right here, walking in my living room every day, and is a thumbs down for me.
Yeah, that's a thumbs down.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. Actual bodies.
wow.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah.
So thumbs down. What
Yeah.
you say, Angie?
I yeah, thumbs down. I just I mean, I have like so many questions like
Yeah.
how long does it last? How much like do you have to have constant electricity running to it? What happens if the electricity it's too many questions. Okay, thumbs down.
Yeah.
Let's go to the next one.
Yeah, that's a thumbs down for me.
Okay. Okay. So, a school lunch lady was reportedly dismissed for giving food to children who couldn't afford to pay. A story that raises important questions about compassion and policy within our education system.
Yes. This was a true story. Went viral because, like you said, the lunch lady, there were kids coming through the line saying they were hungry and they couldn't afford to eat. And she was still giving them food. And she was let go because of this. And I agree. This something has to change. You're being fired for giving kids food. That just doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, I wonder like what do you know what state this was in?
I want to say North Carolina, was it?
I
Let
mean,
me see.
regardless of what state that it's in, it's really
It's
ridiculous.
wrong. Yeah.
Yeah, it's wrong. And I know that like it's really crazy because the criteria to be able to get free lunch, free or reduced lunch
Mm-hmm. It's so low.
is low that even though you may not qualify like to get it, you still
Mm-hmm.
may not be able to afford it. Uh, and then on top of that, it's saying that she was given that here it says I'm still hungry. So it may have been like they were able to get the one lunch, but then they were like, but I'm still hungry and they wanted more food. You're not going to do anything with it but throw it away anyway. You can't
Yeah.
keep it. We're so wasteful. And I
Yeah.
think that it's so crazy that to me, I think it's crazy that they have to pay for school lunch, period. I think it's crazy. We pay taxes,
Yep.
and this should be able to be part of our, going into um with the school. Like they should be able to, it shouldn't be an issue with kids eating. That takes away from them being able to learn. um not being being hungry, and it causes behavioral issues. It
Mm-hmm.
also causes mental issues. It causes so many emotional, like even with your physical health. Like we need to stop it. And I think so it's thumbs up for Miss Desiree, thumbs down for those who thumbs down for those who fired her.
And this
Forget
was
the
in New Hampshire.
policy. Yeah.
Sorry, it was New Hampshire. So
Mhm.
yeah, I agree. Thumbs up for the lunch lady who was looking out for the kids, giving them lunch, and thumbs
Mm-hmm.
down for the state who
Yeah.
hired her for having a heart.
Yeah. Thumbs down to the state, thumbs down to the county, thumbs down to the people at the school, thumbs down to whoever snitched, thumbs down to all of them. Them babies is
I didn't think
hungry.
about that part. Somebody did have to snitch to
Yeah, somebody had
in
to
order for
tell
them to find
somebody.
out. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, because I mean, really, like, honestly, you're going to throw it away. They're going to throw the food away anyway.
yeah, yeah. Yep, yep. So I
I'm
agree.
telling you, this
I agree.
world.
Miss Debbie, thank you for feeding those kids.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't call the lady Desiree. Yes, Miss Debbie.
Oh
Yes, Miss
God.
Debbie. We appreciate you looking out for the babies. All right, let's see what we got next.
So, Commanders quarterback Jaden Daniels went viral again because his mother sat between him and his date while they were at a basketball game. Um, and it says, Mama says she won't let no girl get their hooks in him. And literally, there he is on his date, him, his mama, and a date. So, is this a thumbs up or a thumbs down for Mama? Maybe going too far. Did she go too
I'm conflicted with this. I'm really, really conflicted with this because I believe that they need to have, and when I say they,
far?
and her too, I'm not leaving her out either. But when they get into these positions of becoming these athletes,
Mm-hmm.
um, they need to have somebody in their corner that's going to hold them accountable, that's going to help them to stay focused, and
Yeah.
that's going to be able to look and see things from the outside, which they may not be able to see because they're
Okay.
too close to it. He is rather young.
He is.
Uh, so, like I said, I'm very conflicted because on one hand, I'm feeling like, yes, mama, protect your baby. Like, we know he's not a literal baby, but protect him because
Yeah.
they have so many um women, and the same for the men. I'm not leaving the women out. I mean, the women. So, but we have so many um men that get into these positions, then they have these young ladies that are coming after them. Maybe not all ill intention, and nothing against her because
Hmm.
she is also, from my understanding, she's a rising star as well.
Yeah. Yeah. She's
She's
in the
a
WNBA.
college basketball star.
Okay.
So she's, has what's going on in her own right, but just this to stay focused.
Yeah.
Um, so I'm not sure. I did see where it when it went viral, and it was like she was on there and she's fussing at him and doing that. That I think might have been a little bit too much
Yeah.
because y- we could have done it in a different manner as to where to not embarrass him or her, because I'm sure it was
Hmm.
very embarrassing for her as well. But your mother, you know, your mother don't play. So this is something that maybe you all should have had a conversation before you went out. Like, we
Yeah.
really don't know the whole story
We
because
don't.
maybe they did have a conversation before, and he was like, look, I want to invite her out and blah blah blah. She was like, you better not. If you do, I'm gonna come. I'm coming. We don't know. Because she does seem like she's not the type of mama that's gonna bite her tongue.
Yeah. So you say, oh, you say thumbs up or thumbs down?
I got it. It's in the middle. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't. I mean, because honestly, like I think that she is looking out for her son
Yeah.
to help him to make good choices. Yes, he's 24. He's
Mm-hmm.
still a babe. Like you
Yeah.
really to me, you technically you ain't grown till you about like 26,
I
maybe.
guess so. Yeah. I say 30, sometimes 40,
Okay. Right.
sometimes 50.
Okay. But
Um,
even with that, he's in a new territory. And I'm sure
very,
that just seeing all the things that have happened to these young athletes,
yes.
and who knows what was happening in his during college, all of this. So she might have trauma. What's your thoughts? Let me stop talking.
Um, I, I'm kind of torn because I get where she's coming from. Um,
Hmm.
that's why I'm like I kind of agree, and because I see I seen a very popular a very popular athlete who he's not making good decisions right now, and it's because of a certain female that's in his life, and that one decision going down this road could literally make this person lose millions.
Yeah.
So when you I just mm,
Yeah.
I
I
say
don't.
kudos to mom. I do.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah. I
funny,
don't
but I
dis.
say kudos. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't disagree with how mom is looking out and being there and being present. I do
Yeah.
think that, but again, we don't know why she reacted like that.
Yeah.
We just see what's on the outside. She may have had a conversation with him before, and maybe he think he's gonna be defiant. Maybe he's. So I don't know. So
Or maybe him
I
and his mom going in the girl, it was last minute thing.
right.
Who knows? But
Who
yeah, but I
knows?
do know that um I say thumbs up, but I feel like some boundaries need to be set with him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I agree. Okay, so I agree with that.
yeah, some boundaries. Yeah.
Boundaries, definitely.
Yep. What we got next?
All right, let's see. This
Now,
cannot be real.
this is real.
No.
This young man is a second grader and they call him Ink. And I this little boy is like they're looking at him like he's a rising star. He graduated, I think it said like class of 2036. This little boy was shooting threes like it was nothing. He was just like shoo, shoo. And he got a mouth on him. Because I said, did you just cuss? And he's like, yeah, he is bad. But he has a sleeve on both arms, full tattoos in the second grade. And yeah, I couldn't believe it. And he's all over social media. He is bad. Literally, he can play, but he carry himself like he's a grown man. Sleeve, tattoos, both arms, second grade.
And it's real, real. I need to see it and touch it.
It's real. They're real. I agree, Migo. Migo, thumbs down for me. Yeah, this is real. And even the players on the team, if you see them, you can tell that they're growing up very fast. I'll say that by their demeanor. Like basketball, they're taking this serious, but they're watching this kid and they're calling him the number one player for the class of 2036. They're
Wow.
calling the number one player. If you watch this kid play, I couldn't believe it. He was shooting three. Like I said, he was running around the court, dribbling. He's very good, but I do not agree with him having sleeve tattoos on both arms.
No. Yeah, I think that sometimes we allow our children to make certain decisions way too fast,
Mm-hmm.
right? And there has to be, we've allowed this, giving people space or giving children a voice. I think we've taken it way to the extreme.
Yeah.
I am all for allowing children to have a voice. I think it's
Mm-hmm.
important. There needs to, but there definitely needs to be boundaries set, because you're still a child, and I'm not going to allow you to just come off with the mouth any old kind of way, because you have to remember, they're going to, you're allowing them to sit there and cuss you out when they go out into the world and they think that there's no filter, no boundaries, no anything, and
Yeah.
they're testing up against authority.
Yep.
Something happens because it's a somebody who's just not going to allow it, or uh, I mean, somebody in law enforcement, or however it is, and then something happens to your kid because they don't know when to turn it off, and then here we are crying and boo-hooing because they completely crossed the line and
Yep.
somebody just wasn't going to take it. Like, we have to stop allowing our children to make decisions that they're not ready for. You
Yep.
cannot put a 6-year old behind the wheel of a car and think that everything is going to work out fine. It's not.
Yeah.
They can't
Yeah.
reach the pedals. And
Nope.
even if they can, they don't know how to maneuver correctly. And even if they can for a few minutes, they're not going to be able to maintain that. So we, as parents, we as aunties and uncles and godparents, we're doing a disservice. We have to find the middle. Find
Yeah.
it. This
Yeah.
is 2 thumbs down from me.
I agree. I definitely agree. Um, yeah, you said it. You said it. Thumbs down. I don't care how good the child is and excel in any sport or anything. Um, this is just, it's too much. Um, yeah,
Yeah. I mean, but guess what? He can still be good and excel in sports
without it.
without having this is a permanent decision. For in second grade, you're what? 7, 8 years old. So you're allowing a 7 or 8 year old to make a permanent decision that when they get a little bit older, they don't like, their favorite color is red. Then they hate red, and now it's blue. Like,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
can't. They're too young to make a permanent decision. Sometimes we as adults don't don't need to be making such permanent decisions.
yeah, yeah. Thumbs down.
Mm, baby, I'm praying for that baby, because I hope that as well as he can play basketball, he can read and do arithmetic.
Yeah. What we got next?
Let's see.
This right here is a home in California, and literally the community have been complaining. And I was reading, they said they've been complaining. This family has been, people live there. They have
No,
been,
how
yes.
they can't get in or out the house.
Oh my gosh, they have been sanctioned. It's been so many things about this one house in the neighborhood, and they said it's bringing down the property value. Um, and all it takes is one house. I don't care. You can have $1 million house. So if it's next door to this, that's it. That's it. Um, they said the county has been called, the mayor, all these different people have been called out, and this is just literally the front and the side of the house looks just like this. I'm sorry, this is the back of the house. Looks just like this.
So okay, so my question is, see, you struck a nerve when you said the property value is going down. Do we
Hmm.
know who really is in this house? Do we know this is not intentional? Like what is the I would like to know, like, what is the surrounding area look like? Do they look like me?
I didn't look into that. I just
Be
know that, yeah,
Yeah, I mean, is this intentional? I would like to know, like, how long has this been going on?
yeah,
I don't put anything past people who are greedy and have ill intentions,
yeah,
because there is no way that my house could look like that and I not go to jail.
yeah. You're right.
There
You're
would
right.
be there would be whatever color sticker it is on my door
Yeah,
to call it
condemned.
unlivable habitat.
Yeah, yeah, will be condemned.
Yes,
Yeah,
there's no
yeah,
way.
because I in the state of Maryland, for I think it's the state of Maryland, Montgomery County, well, state of Maryland. If you are in a house for, I think it's over, um 5 days or more, or maybe 2 to 5. If your electric or water or anything is off, they can condemn your house.
That's crazy.
And it is crazy. So something like this definitely would be condemned at this point because it's so much.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, yeah. And this was like a street, not a street, but the helicopter took this view, this picture of this particular house.
And it looks like it's like trash coming out of the house,
Out of the house. Yep.
out of the back door.
Yep.
Like, how did yeah, that's nasty. They need help.
Yeah.
Something mental is going on. But again, like I said, honestly, I don't put nothing past nobody. So
Yeah. Yeah. That's a thumbs down from me.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
definitely a thumbs down for me. And
Yeah.
thumbs down to the people who to now they out here firing lunch ladies for giving people food, but they got these people allowing them to live in this house like that.
Oh
Shame
my
on
God.
you. Shame on you.
I agree.
All
I
right, let's
agree
see
with
what's
you.
the all right, Renee. All that
I
yawning.
know.
Stop
I
it.
know. This one, I actually thought it was, to me, some people are like, what in the world you bragging about? But to me, the thought behind it, and I'm looking at the fact that it says, got Bay a house on my taxes, standing on business. Yeah, the house may look like it's a dump, but if you look at it, it's hers. It's something that
Right,
she can build up over time,
right.
tear it down, build on the property. I'm looking at the long term investment, and to me, I think I would. It's a thumbs up to me. I would take it, build on the land, and go from there. I would give me the keys. Thank you. Give me the keys and the deed. Thank you.
Right, right, right. Yeah, I think that because at first I was like, what the heck is this? But yeah, looking at it, yeah, got Bay a house with my taxes. Hey, like you said, it might not just be that house, it could be the land. Like there
Yes.
at least it was the thought behind it.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that, they must have got some type, they've had a conversation, something with it. And who knows? He might be able to reconstruct the whole house.
There
However,
you go.
whatever. And you
There
got
you
some
go.
people out here that can afford to do more and do less.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. So to me, I I think it's a thumbs up.
I say thumbs up too. So yeah. Anybody, if you mad you ain't get a house. Don't be hating on her, bae.
I love it. Yeah. Thumbs up.
Yeah. That was a thought. That's the thought. Okay, let's see. I don't know what's next.
So Atlanta has a studio for mommy and me pole dancing classes. This right here, I I am I'm mad and I'm like disgusted because there are so many things that you can teach your child and so many mommy me things you can do. Pedicures, you can do I don't know, you can mommy and me book club. It's so many things you can do. Um
You can go to the park if you want to. If you want to climb on poles, go to the park.
yeah, I'm just like I just we have to be um we have to be careful what we teaching our children.
Yeah,
Um we do because I just it's so many things you can teach a young girl, a young lady. Why would you want to teach her how to we're going to do this together? Can you imagine a 3-year-old or a 5-year-old going to school saying, "Oh, me and my mommy did pole dancing classes this weekend." You're going to be like, "What?" So this right here, I agree to me go is a thumbs down for me.
yeah.
It's a thumbs
Uh,
down.
Yeah, there's so I agree with you. There's so many other things that if we want to have
Yes.
mommy and me time, so many other things that we could do.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Yeah. This right here is definitely a no.
yeah, it's a thumbs down for me too.
Yeah,
I
thumbs
mean,
down.
I did
Mm-mm.
hear that the pole dancing class that it is good exercise, but you can exercise something else for with you and your kid.
Yeah, you can do a mommy and me soccer class. You can do plenty of things for exercise. You can do a swim class. They
Right.
have mommy and me swim class. Come on now. It's just
Look.
it's so
Oh,
oh
oh, okay, okay. I agree with you. I agree with you, sister. Don't
yeah,
come for
yeah.
me. I ain't do it.
No, this is a no. It's a no.
Yeah, it's a thumbs down for me. I don't I do
I'm
not approve this message.
no, not at all.
So yeah, crazy.
What we got
All right,
next?
let's see. I don't know. This might be it. No. Oh, this messed up. But
This
we could
blew me
do.
away. Can you
Yeah.
imagine you're boarding the plane and most people have like their animals, their dogs as a emotional support dog animal, but you look and you see somebody boarding a plane with the kangaroo. I, and then have the nerve to get upset because they're telling you that your kangaroo cannot board this flight.
How did the kangaroo even get in the airport?
That's what I'm like. And and when you look at it though, it does look like a dog. It really does look like a dog. But come on now. You know the difference between a four-legged creature crawling on the ground and one. Yeah, this right here, no, no.
Yeah, what? How did it get in the airport? One.
Maybe she said it was
Well,
emotional
no. Let's go
support.
back before that. Why does she have a kangaroo? Why does she even have a kangaroo? Those things, let me tell you, he looks meek and mild right now. Talk about, because I think while I was reading it, talk about he's politely waiting at the departure gate,
Yes,
adorably clutching his boarding pass and
yes,
minding his own business.
yeah,
Young, them things they will punch you in your face
and
so
kick
fast.
you. Yeah, yeah,
They are
yeah.
not to be played with.
Yes, and she waited literally to like the last minute, and they told her no, he cannot get on the plane. No,
I just boo to the airport because you watching you not them I'm not I don't feel safe. You let a whole kangaroo in the airport. I don't feel
Oh
safe.
gosh. Yeah.
What else is going on in these airports?
You
And
never
then
know.
here's my thing. And I don't care who gets upset with me or not. I still feel some type of way with animals flying anyway.
I do too.
Because I think that it is unfair to those who are allergic, and it's
Yep.
unfair to those who have a uh, heightened fear of
Yeah.
animals. It doesn't matter that your animal is in a, I was going to say a box, in the little thing, or sitting right under your feet. Like, I
Yeah.
don't think that that's fair, because what if I'm seated right next to you and I have an
Mhm.
allergy?
Yeah.
Um, and then I've seen a few, like, these pets, these dogs are getting bigger and bigger. Like, it was a freaking German shepherd. I'm like,
I,
that's so terrible.
I
Anyway,
see
I just
a
want to know,
lady.
I don't feel safe
No,
in
no,
these
yeah.
airports anymore because they're letting kangaroos in there.
Yes. And she went viral for this. She was arguing, like really arguing with the people on the plane to let her on so that her and the kangaroo could sit down. Because she purchased a seat for the kangaroo.
But how did you purchase the seat? This can't be real. How did you
And
purchase the seat? How do you purchase the seat for the kangaroo? You got to give the people all your information and
she was
upload. How did he even get a boarding pass? Because how did he even? You have to show the people your ID.
she may have said it was her emotional support animal. You don't have an ID for an animal. And they do allow you to take animals, emotional support animals in restaurants, malls. I've seen them sit right there at the table while you're eating. Yeah, this is definitely a thumbs down for me.
This is when I tell you, like, all right, it's a thumbs down for me. I'm just gonna leave it right there. It's a thumbs down for me.
Ah, Tamiko laughing. Yeah,
I I can't.
yeah,
I can't.
thumbs down, thumbs down.
I can't. They're giving people a hard time, and
Yeah,
you got kangaroos jumping around the
airport.
airport.
Yep, yep. What you got next?
This is our wow factor.
Yes. Our wow factor, I thought this was just like the perfect way to end the show. Baloo's class of 2025, everyone graduated, and the entire class, they're either going into the military or they received training for trade school or a college offer. All of them are moving on to great things, and you hear so many negative things about DC schools, and I'm like, this should have went viral.
Right.
Um, the whole entire class, every one of them passed. They're graduating and going on to big and bright futures, and I just thought that was like amazing. I do.
That is absolutely amazing, because they tend to count out schools that are in these wards, and talk really bad about the people that go to these schools, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Uh, and it just goes to show, it don't matter doesn't matter where you're at, it's where you're going.
yeah. And all of them are going to successful places, and just I was like, yes, I love this. I do. I do.
Yeah,
This should have
that's what's
made the
up.
news. Yeah, this should have made the news the way that all the other negative things. You hear about the shootings every day.
Yeah,
Um, you don't hear about the positive stuff like this. And this right here, it's congratulations to the parents and the kids, because I'm sure it wasn't easy.
yes, Snap it up for them. I love
Yes.
that. That's
Yeah.
definitely a wow. I'm so super duper proud of them, because for every student, like
Mm-hmm.
every student in the class,
Right. Yeah.
um, that's amazing.
Yes, it
Because with
is.
even in this climate where so many things are happening,
Mm-hmm.
um, and we know who knows what's going on at home,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
and
So,
just for them to go through and not just the bare minimum.
yep. Yep.
So
Kudos. Yes.
yes, I'm so
Congratulations.
happy.
Class of 2025. Congratulations. Indeed. Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes.
Is
So
it
that's wonderful.
what is it? Inspiring or Angie?
I don't know, it can be inspiring.
Oh, okay. My inspiring moment actually happened this morning. I was praying and I was praying about a problem that I've been dealing with for a while. And while I was praying, I was like, God, I'm giving you this problem. And I was reminded that He does tell us to cast our cares on Him. And literally, I was like, God, I'm giving you the problem. And I literally heard, like, I'm the problem solver. And
Wow.
I've never looked at it that way. And when I say it was like a burden was lifted, because I was like, you're right. I'm trying to carry this problem, but you said cast your cares. And then you're reminding me that you are the one who can solve all the problems. So,
Yes.
my inspiring moment today is like literally give your problem to God and know that He is the problem solver and He's going to solve it. It may not be in your time and it may not be the way that I'm expecting Him to do it. But when I did that, I literally felt like the problem was gone, even though I know physically the problem is still there, but to
Hmm.
give it to him and let him be the problem solver that he already said that he is, like that just did it for me. It did.
Amen. I
Yeah.
love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. I think sometimes we can forget that
Yes.
he is the problem solver. He is the cure to it all.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
So
Yes, he is. Yes, it is.
yes,
So
he is our portion.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. So know that he
Amen. Come on, inspiring moment.
yeah, he is our problem solver. So remember that definitely. And
Amen.
we are up. We got to keep reminding people, Angie.
You talking about September?
Yes.
Yes, September 27th, 2000. No, I said 2000. Yeah, 2025. We are having a symposium. Angie and Rennee are going to be live. We are having a symposium and we are so excited about it. We really want you to get your tickets early because seats are limited. And
Yes.
we do expect for this to sell out. Um, it is going to be amazing. We have three dynamic speakers that are going to come and share in their own individual ways. Um, it's gonna be good food. Oh my gosh. We
Yes.
we're gonna feed you. We're gonna
Yes.
feed you physically and spiritually. When I tell you you are going to leave there different, you really are. And I'm just excited to see how the ladies are going to bring forth the word, but it's not just talking, right?
Mhm.
It's going to be some practical things that you're going to be able to walk away there
Yeah.
from there with. And it's definitely life changing. You're going to
Yes.
leave there feeling different, lighter, just back to who you were.
Yeah.
I look at it, Renee, I look at it as a reset, right? So you know
Mhm.
how when you get something from the store, let's just say your phone, and it goes
Mhm.
back to the factory reset. Sometimes you have to do that, or your laptop. It says you have to take it back to the factory reset
Mhm.
because you've you've gotten a virus, or either you have way too much stuff that's on there,
Yeah,
and now you can't download anything else.
that's a good one. That's an Angie moment right there.
Yeah.
Reset.
Wait, let me write it down so I can save it for next.
Oh my God, no, that was a good. That's a good reset. I like
Hmm.
that. I do.
Yeah,
I like
I'm really excited about it. Like,
that.
I
Mhm.
really am. We're
Yep.
already in June, y'all.
Get your tickets.
Yeah, we're already in June. So they tickets are on Eventbrite. Well,
Yes.
also I think that they've been on our page. I don't know. I think
I'm
the
not
link
sure.
is on the page. If it's not, it will be.
Yeah.
Um,
Inbox us if you can't find it on Instagram, our personal pages, or
yeah.
our Angie and Rennee, and we will definitely send it to you.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Hit us on Instagram or on Facebook.
Yep. Be
Uh,
there, be square. Get your tickets.
hey,
Yes.
you heard what
Yes.
she said.
Thank you for watching,
Yes.
everyone. Those watching the replay, thank you for watching the replay on Facebook or on YouTube.
Yes.
Instagram coming soon.
Yes. Yes.
Coming soon.
Spotify, Apple
Yes.
Play,
Forgot
all
about
the
that. Yes.
places,
Yes.
all the places you can hear us
Yeah.
there. So,
Thank
you
you all
think
for
of any?
watching.
Yeah, thank you for watching. If you have any topics that you'd like to talk about, or you like for us to dig a little deeper, hit us up. Let us know.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.